Hi guys, hope all of you are doing great and as amazing as usual. So yes guys, so today we are going to do one more session on absorption of roots. So guys, today we'll be going little deeper, है ना? And as you all know, we are completing your ICSE class 10th syllabus. ICSE class 10th syllabus, absorption of roots in plants. Hello, already we have done 2 sessions earlier. You can go and have a look at them. It will help you to increase your understanding about the chapter. Okay, very good. So moving forward on this, guys. So let's see. Yes, be so good that they cannot ignore you. The whole point is this, guys, कि आपको इतना अच्छा होना चाहिए कि बाकी लोग आपको इग्नोर ही ना कर पाए. ठीक है? I know it is difficult और हर कोई इतना अच्छा हो नहीं सकता. But what I want all of you to understand is, just try. Keep trying, and definitely, guys, you are gonna be so good that no one will be able to ignore you. Obviously, this thing takes time, and as you all know, guys, boards ke exam or the other exams of the schools, they are not gonna be postponed, and they will be happening in the February to March. They will be happening in February to March in the offline mode. That means you have to go to school and give the exam. ठीक है, तो guys, there is no time to waste. I want all of you to buckle up and be ready for your exams. ठीक है, तो do not be leaving any scope for any, yes guys, any scope for any, what should I say, relaxation. ठीक है, please do not waste your time in speculating and be ready for all your exams, right? So let's begin, guys. We know the cell membrane is selectively permeable membrane. What do you mean by this? By this I mean they allow certain things to pass through them, whereas they does not allow other things to pass through them. They allow certain materials to pass through them, but does not allow other materials to pass through them. Okay, and we know the cell membrane, if you have read earlier, it is made up of a lipid bilayer. It is generally made up of a lipid bilayer and protein in between them. दो लिपिड बाइलेयर होती हैं एंड देयर इज अ प्रोटीन लेयर. प्रोटीन के बीच में देयर इज अ लिपिड के बीच में देयर इज अ प्रोटीन लेयर्स. तो दीज प्रोटीन्स दे आर लाइक द गेटवेज. जैसे कि आपका ये दीवार है, दीवार इज द वॉल इज लाइक द lipid bilayer and the gate is the protein. I hope you're understanding. So the gate ke through only you can go in and go out. You cannot go through the wall, right? Until you are some superhero. But yeah, so that is what is happening over here. But it does not allow hydrophilic substances like nitrate, sulfates, potassium, zinc, etc. to pass through that. Matlab it does not allow mineral. It does not allow minerals to pass through it. हमने कहा अच्छा ये क्या बात हुई? But it allows water. It allows water to pass through it, but it does not allow minerals. But we say roots help in absorption of water and minerals. What do we say? We say the roots help in absorption of water and minerals. अले भैया फिर ये कैसे होता है? How is this happening? How is this happening is, guys? Yes, how is this happening is, guys, that is what we're gonna study today. Okay, tell me, do you know how this is happening? Yes, guys, how minerals are getting into the plant by the process of, guys, what? Yes, by the process of active transportation. What is active transportation? Transportation by spending energy. Water is moving without spending energy. That is passive transportation. Here we are spending energy. Very good. Root hair cell already has a high concentration of ions. What am I trying to say, beta? ये जो root hair का cell है, it has high concentration of ions. High concentration of ions. That means, guys, what is this? The outside will become, yes, beta, hypotonic to it. मतलब if ions are more inside, so what will happen? The water will automatically try to move into the root hair. I am saying ions are very high, and now, guys, tell me, ions are high over here, and so do you think ions will be lower over here? That means if I am saying ions are higher inside the root cell, that means ions are less outside. Hanji sir. And we know by the process of diffusion, it always moves from a region of higher concentration to a lower concentration. है ना? So what do I want? I want my ions to go inside the root. I want them to go inside the root, but already there are too many ions inside them. So will they be able to go inside? No, they will not be able to go inside. But I should figure out a mechanism by which these ions can get into the cell. Yes or no? Yes, sure. You should figure out a mechanism. So that mechanism is, guys, active transportation. That mechanism is active transport. I hope you're understanding. है ना बेटा? Soil particles के बीच में, see, water will go. Water, देखो, high concentration of iron means low water. High iron means low water. So water will definitely go. But minerals also needs to be absorbed. They travel with the help of active transport. है ना बेटा? Very good. Are you able to understand? So guys, it helps in maintaining the osmotic pressure. The high concentration of ions inside helps in maintaining the osmotic, मतलब osmosis का pressure, osmosis होने के लिए pressure. Like exam pressure, what does the exam pressure make you do? Exam pressure makes you study more. Likewise, osmotic pressure, what does it do? It makes the water to move into the roots. I hope you're understanding. Moving forward on this, yes. As I said, root hair cells already have high concentration of ions. They have high concentration of ions. Since the inner concentration of ions is already high from the soil, cannot move inside the cell through diffusion. क्या बोल रहे हैं हम? Ions यहाँ पे high है. There are high ions here. Since concentration of ions is high, ions outside cannot go into the cell. Why would they go from a region of low concentration to a region of high concentration? उल्टा यहाँ से बाहर आना चाहिए, बाहर भी नहीं आता. Why does it not come out also? Because it is impermeable to ions. The cell membrane is permeable to water but impermeable to ions. है ना बेटा? Very good, sir. Then अब क्या करें sir? What should we do now? That is why, guys, we have something called as active transportation. है ना बेटा? Active transportation क्या कहते हैं हम? To move the ions into the cell, they are forced against the concentration gradient. What do you mean against? Against means moving from a region of low concentration to a region of high concentration. Generally, diffusion में क्या होता था? We move from a region of high concentration to a low concentration, but here what are we doing? We are doing ulta. We are moving from a low concentration to a high concentration. Are you getting my point? है बेटा? Very good. अब देखो, there are three types of diffusion. One is passive transport. One is active. Passive means no energy is needed. Active transport में, guys, energy is spent. ठीक है? अब diffusion तो we know movement of solid, liquid or gas from region of high concentration to region of lower concentration. Very good. Now you guys, what is this facilitated diffusion, sir? Facilitate मतलब बेटा help करना किसी की. Facilitate मतलब you are helping someone. So here somebody is helping the ions to move. है ना? What? Who's that somebody? Protein. Protein is helping the ions to move, but no energy is being spent. मतलब ये charity करता है. ये वाला protein is doing charity. It is letting some people to come in because of charity. है ना बेटा? But ये है शातिर. This protein is evil protein. This protein is evil protein. He's like no. पैसा दो तभी I will be leaving you inside. So here also the protein is there. Here this is a good protein, philanthropic protein. Here this is evil protein. Bhai wala protein, you know, Dawn protein. This Dawn protein wants money for letting you go through it. That is active transport. Are you able to understand facilitated and active transport में? Facilitated and active transport दोनों में protein is there, but facilitated में he wants money, he wants energy. Active में does not want energy. है बच्चे? One more thing, guys, Vedantu का Pro Subscription. Let's talk about Vedantu's Pro Subscription. Guys, Vedantu Pro Subscription is very amazing course which will help you to guaranteed to get guaranteed score improvement in your boards. Guys, why is your class 10th very important? Why is your class 10th very important? Guys, because this is the time when you choose between science, commerce and arts. This is the time when you will be choosing between the three subjects, that is science, commerce and art. Guys, trust me, this is pretty much going to decide your future. This is pretty much going to decide your future. Kyunki if you are taking a science, you will become engineer or any other graduate or doctor. If you are choosing commerce, you can become a business chartered accountant, or you can also do an MBA going forward, BCom honors वगैरह करके. If you are choosing art, you can do theater, you can do music, you can do sociology, you can do psychology. ठीक है? All these things you can do. So guys, but if you want to choose, okay, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि like you know beggars are not choosers type, ठीक है? You should be a chooser. For being a chooser, what you should do, you should have a good grades in your school marks, है ना? Because I have seen many students who want you know either science चाहिए होता है उनको या फिर commerce चाहिए होता है, but the schools are not giving it to them because they have got scored less. Like, I don't want you all to fall in that category. There are only 1-2 months left. If you have seen today's I know education ministry had released this क्या कहते हैं डेटा नहीं मतलब उन्होंने इन्फॉर्मेशन पास करी थी कि द एग्जाम विल बी हैपनिंग इन फरवरी एंड मार्च. देयर इज नो पोस्टपोनिंग ऑफ एग्जामिनेशंस. तो वी शुड बी वेरी मच रेडी. इफ यू फील कि आप थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस कम है, you need some help, guys, this is the course for you. Trust me, this will definitely boost your score. What do we have? We have unlimited quizzes for you. Unlimited quizzes means, guys, these are most probable question which might come in the exam. ठीक है, this might come in the exam and this is done with the help of, yes guys, leaderboard and other stuff. I'll just tell you about that. You can compete with the students of the world and especially India. Generally we see कि हमारा competition is हमारे 5-6 friends ही होते हैं, but guys world is way bigger than that. I want a student from Tamil Nadu to compete with a student in UP and I want a student from UP to compete with a student in Rajasthan. Are you getting my point? That is the level of competition we provide over here. Interactive replays and live quizzes and leaderboard. This is what I was telling you about. Do you guys like Menti? Do you guys like Menti? Yes guys, do you guys like Menti? Yes? Do you guys like Menti? But mentees are the, yes, mentees happen every day. Every day mentee होता है हमारी classes में, in class mentees, and we have leaderboards for that. Leaderboards मतलब the topper will be assigned over there. Yes, so this is amazing. Then moving forward with this premium downloadable content, guys, and handwritten notes. You can just click and get the notes of the teacher. So amazing, guys. Moving forward on this, yes, in class doubt solving, tests and assignments. You will get in class doubt solving, tests and assignment. मतलब there'll be teacher who will be solving your doubts 100%. Right? So that is so amazing. Free 500 plus micro courses and free crash courses for competitive exams. Are you getting my point? मतलब you want to study just magnetic effects of current. You want to study just magnetic effects of current. You can choose this class itself. If you want to study heredity and evolution, you can attend this class only from me. Not only me, there are other teachers also whom you would love. If you go over there, you want to study chemistry from Anubhav ma'am session will be there. If you want to study from any other teacher, they'll be there. Are you getting my point? These are the variety which we provide over here. And yes guys, more classes at lesser price. It is very affordable, I would say. You can use this code to get extra 20% discount. Well, on top of all that thing, you can get extra 20% discount also, guys. And yes, you can use the coupon code ARPRO. Now you can take a 1-month course, guys, or a 3-month course. I would say जो आपको लगे, if that depends on the time which you need. If you need us in March also, definitely we will be having classes in March also, revision classes. So you can opt for this. It is gonna be 20,150 if you're taking for 1 month, or 3-month course will be 5,600, guys. It comes out to be 9 rupees per class. Very amazing prices, guys. Trust me, I have been into this and I have seen other courses also. So it is the best available thing, and I would say if you can afford it, do not think about it, guys. This is final 5,000 rupees, which might help you. You should not regret it at a later stage, right? So moving forward on this, let us move forward and let's talk about active transport. Yes, as I had told you guys, neutral atom, it becomes ion, cation, or an ion. When it loses an electron, it becomes positive. तो क्या होता है? Active transport is in movement of substances of salt and ions. Passive में generally what were we moving? We were moving water only. Passive transport में क्या होता है? Generally we are moving water only. अब यहाँ पे क्या move कर रहे हैं? We are moving salt and ions. है ना बेटा? That is the difference over here. Then diffusion हमें पता ही है. From a high concentration to a lower concentration region होता है. But active transport, guys, देखो उल्टा होता है. Low to a high concentration region, and there is a spending of energy. Energy is used in that. It is opposite to that of a diffusion. The movement is opposite to that of a diffusion. Yes, if you can see, देखो energy आ रहा है, then it is letting someone in. Yes, pass from a lower concentration to a higher concentration through a living membrane. using energy. Why are we calling it as a living membrane? Better because it is very dynamic. ठीक है, अगर कुछ डैमेज होता है तो ये नया बनता है. And if you have studied fluid mosaic model, if you can see, देखो ये क्या है, this is lipid bilayer, ये क्या है lipid bilayer, और ये क्या है प्रोटीन. ठीक है, तो it is very active, protein is very living, and this thing also is, you know, continuously moving. Very amazing thing. Passive transport, guys, is similar to diffusion. If you see, do not require energy, as I have been telling you. There is a free movement of molecules from their higher concentration to their lower concentration, guys. So here's a detailed analysis. Let's see. Diffusion, ATP is not required. ATP is not required in osmosis also. And active transport में ATP is required. Guys, how is diffusion and osmosis different? How is diffusion and osmosis different, बेटा? Osmosis में we need a semi-permeable membrane, whereas diffusion में no need for semi-permeable membrane. है ना, very important. Solute and gases, here only solvent. Here anything for short distance, mainly ions for short distances. Here solute, gases, solute मतलब solid particles, gases and water also. Here only water. रैपिड इन गैसेस, स्लो इन सोल्यूशन, मतलब गैसेस में आप देखो यहाँ पे एक परफ्यूम मारो, इट विल स्प्रेड थ्रू आउट द रूम, है ना. ऑस्मोसिस इज अ स्लो प्रोसेस. यू पुट रेजिन्स इन वाटर, द रेजिन्स विल स्वेल अप, दैट इज द पर्पस ऑफ प्रोसेस ऑफ ऑस्मोसिस, बट इट विल टेक टाइम, है ना बच्चे. ऑस्मोसिस विल टेक टाइम ओवर देयर. एक्टिव ट्रांसपोर्ट इज रैपिड, इट इज फास्टर, है ना बच्चों. यस. Transport of gases or dissolved substances in solution from a region of higher concentration to lower concentration of the transport of the substances. What is definition, guys? Diffusion हमें पता ही है. Transport of solvent. Here, transport of substance from a lower to a higher concentration. What is happening in active transport? Beta, transport of substance from a lower to a higher concentration using energy from the cell through a living cell membrane. Very good. Example. यूज ऑफ ऑक्सीजन बाय द सेल, है ना. आप और क्या लिख सकते हो, आप लिख सकते हो, यू नो, डिफ्यूजन ऑफ ऑक्सीजन इज रिमूव्ड बाय द रेस्पिरेशन, मतलब एंट्री ऑफ ऑक्सीजन इनटू द, यू नो, क्या कहते हैं, ब्लड. क्योंकि देखो आपका तो ऑस्मोसिस भी हो सकता है, बट नहीं, ऑक्सीजन इज अ गैस, एंट्री ऑफ गैस फ्रॉम अ लंग इनटू द ब्लड, दैट इज डिफ्यूजन, है ना. ऑस्मोसिस कहाँ पे होता है, रेजिन्स वाला एग्जांपल यू कैन गिव रिंकलिंग ऑफ द आइस व्हेन यू वॉश योर क्लोथ्स, है ना. वाटर कम्स आउट ऑफ द हैंड इनटू द वाटर. ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑफ ग्लूकोज अगेंस्ट कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ग्रेडियंट फ्रॉम गट ल्यूमर टू द सेल लाइनिंग द इंटेस्टाइन. एक्टिव ट्रांसपोर्ट क्या था, ग्लूकोज जाता है, ग्लूकोज कहाँ जाता है, इंटेस्टाइन के सेल्स के अंदर. और यू कैन से एक्टिव ट्रांसपोर्ट इज मूवमेंट ऑफ आयंस, अभी तो पढ़ा है हमने, इनटू द रूट फ्रॉम द सॉइल, मूवमेंट ऑफ आयंस फ्रॉम द सॉइल इनटू द रूट, ये तो अभी हमने पढ़ा है बेटा. वेरी गुड. नाउ दिस इज टू इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट, टर्जिडिटी. अबे टर्जिडिटी क्या होता है बेटा? टर्जिडिटी इज दैट थिंग व्हेन द सेल कैन नॉट इनटेक मोर वाटर, मतलब मोटू सेल हो गया है, सेल हैज बिकम मोटू, इट कैन नॉट टेक मोर वाटर, मतलब इसके अंदर इतना पानी हो गया है, इट हैज गॉट सो मच वाटर, it cannot intake more water because the cytoplasm is now putting pressure on the cell wall. Cytoplasm is putting, नहीं मुझे और नीचे, cytoplasm उसको धक्का दे रहा है, ठीक है, it cannot enter, so that is Turgor pressure. The cell presses the cell content against the cell wall. This is called as Turgor. What is the Turgor pressure? The pressure put by the cell content on the cell wall. जो cell का content है वो उसके ऊपर pressure डालता है ना बेटा. Turgidity is a condition when the cell cannot take in more water, है ना बेटा. While pressure exerted by the cell wall of the cell is called as wall pressure. अब देखो, मैं cell, I am the content of the cell, I am putting pressure on the cell wall. Similarly, the pressure cell wall will also put a pressure on me. Every action has an opposite reaction ना. मैं wall को pressure कर रहा हूँ तो wall will be putting pressure on me. That is wall pressure. जो मेरा pressure है वो turgid pressure है, ठीक है. मतलब देखो, हम दोनों आ गए, आप आ गए, sir, I want to fight with you. तो we hold our hands and we start pushing each other. So my push is turgid push, you are cell wall, I am cell content. So whatever my force is, that is turgid force. Whatever your force is, that is wall force. I hope you're understanding. I know that I'm very creative. Do let me know in the comment box, guys, and subscribe to the channel. If you're new over here, subscribe to the channel and do let me know. Moving forward on this, yes. I hope you're understanding, guys. है ना, मजा आ रहा है, मुझे तो बहुत मजा आ रहा है. Then flaccidity. अब ये क्या होता है? अब ये it is उल्टा of turgid. मतलब अब सेल मोटू था, अब सेल का सारा पानी निकल गया है. All the water has come out of the cell. The water has come out of the cell. What is happening? The cell membrane is shrinking. the cell member has shrunk. ये हो गया, and the water from here has come out. The water has come out. The condition then the cell content is shrunken. मतलब the cell membrane, if you can see, the cell membrane also detaches. मतलब पानी बाहर आ गया ना तो cell membrane detach हो जाता है cell wall से. This is all empty space. This is all empty space now. है ना? तो this shrinkage of the cytoplasm away from the cell wall is called as plasmolysis. Plasmolysis is guys what? Shrinkage of the cell. है ना? And the cell will be called as plasmolized cell. Flaccidity is a condition. Plasmolysis is a process. Flaccidity is a condition. Turgid is a condition. समझ पा रहे हो? एक होता है food is something, right? Hungry is a process. Hungry मतलब मैं hungry हूँ. That is like flaccidity. ठीक है? I am eating. That is plasmolysis. I hope you are understanding what I am trying to say. So बेटा flaccidity is a reverse of turgidity. Flaccidity is a condition. Turgidity is a condition. Plasmolysis leads to flaccidity. Plasmolysis leads to flaccidity. The flaccid cell is returned back to the water. If I put this cell again back into water, then water will enter into the cell. If I put this cell back into a water-rich environment, what will happen? The water will start moving into the cell. I hope you're understanding. Then I will say I have deplasmolized the cell. What have I done? I have deplasmolized the cell. I hope you're understanding, guys. Flaccidity, turgidity, plasmolysis and deplasmolysis. Very important. Now tell me, when will flaccidity happen? In which type of solution? Can I say in a hypertonic solution? In a hypertonic solution, flaccidity will happen, and in a hypotonic solution, the turgid, hypotonic में the water will try to move in. The water will try to move in a hypotonic solution, and water will try to come out, yes guys, in a hypertonic solution. I hope you are understanding. This is very important. And जब पानी बाहर आएगा तभी तो ये shrink होगा. Yes guys. So here's the difference between osmosis and plasmolysis. एक बार read करते हैं. है ना बेटा? ये क्या होता है? Process occurs when difference in concentration. Process occurs between living plant cell in a hypertonic solution. This happens in a, yes guys, again this also will happen in a hypertonic solution. Yes, guys, most important thing is semi-permeable membrane should be involved over here. है ना बेटा? Protoplasm acts as a semi-permeable membrane. Tonoplast क्या होता है? Tonoplast is the membrane of the cell vacuole. It can be of two types, endosmosis and exosmosis. Plasmolysis क्या होगा बेटा? It is exosmosis. Plasmolysis is exosmosis. Water moves out of the cell. Water is absorbed through the cell root hair. Cells become turgid, while exosmosis cells become flaccid. है ना? Endosmosis होता है क्या? Cell क्या होता है? Turgid होता है. Exosmosis में flaccid होता है. Plasmolysis में क्या होगा बेटा? It will become flaccid. Now I'll give you a real life example. Have you seen sometimes the leaves are like ऐसे मुरझाया हुआ leaves? This is like this. This is flaccid leaves. Sometimes the leaves are like this, ऐसे एकदम खिला हुआ. Have you seen the plants? Sometimes if you see the plant में leaves are like this, wilted, ऐसे पड़ा होता है, मरा हुआ. Leaves are like this. Leaves ऐसे पड़े होते हैं. And sometimes the leaves are like happy, like this, ऊपर की तरफ ऐसे happy. है ना? They are like happy. This is sad. This is a sad leaf. This is a happy leaf. Can you see? So this sad leaf is flaccid. It has lost its water. जैसे कि someone loses his property ना, this leaves have lost its property बेचारा. This has got its property. So it's a happy leaf. Have you seen? Are you getting my point? Leaf are like this, that is flaccid. If leaf is like this, that is turgid. Are you getting my point? When will a cell be flaccid? The cell will be flaccid when it has to stop loss of water. When it has to stop loss of water, then it will be, guys, flaccid. Right? When it has to do photosynthesis, it will be turgid. उसको photosynthesis करना तो वो ऐसे खड़ा होगा ताकि sunlight आ जाए, so that it can get more sunlight. I hope you're understanding. Amazing. Use of turgidity, as you can say, guys, see. Example, can you see the rigidity? See, the leaves were like this, now they are becoming, see, they are standing up. Now they are becoming turgid. They were flaccid, now they have become turgid. Yes, helps to push the hard ground cells. Matlab, it helps in germination. Helps in opening and closing of the stomata. When the water enters into the cell, guard cell, the stomata is open. When the water comes out of the guard cell, the stomata is close. Are you getting the point? So it helps in all these things. Then we have, it helps to build the root pressure. It helps in absorption of water. It helps in touch me not plant. Have you seen touch me not plant? उसको touch करते वो ऐसा हो जाता है. Why does this happen? It happens because of this. It happens because of this. Turgidity. मतलब as soon as you touch it, all the water, yes guys, goes out. It becomes flaccid. The cells become flat. That's why it murjhaofies. I hope you're understanding, guys. Yes. So here's a question for you. Why cells burst after it is kept in hypotonic solution? Because of exosmosis, plasmolysis, endosmosis. None of you. Come on, guys. Tell me in the comment box. क्या होगा इसका answer? Come on. Yes, the answer is endosmosis, hypotonic. The cell water will go into the cell. Minerals in a solution are transferred from a region of low concentration to a region of high concentration using energy by active, passive, osmosis or diffusion. Yes, guys, come on, tell me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. From region of low concentration to region of high concentration using energy by, yes guys, exactly, answer is active transportation. That is what we studied today. And they move from a region of low concentration to high concentration. Do let me know in the comment box, guys, आपको session कैसा लगा? And yes, do not forget to use this code to get extra 20% discount on the Pro subscriptions. And yes, guys, finally, do not forget to subscribe. If you like the session, subscribe. We'll be providing you with so many free sessions on YouTube, which will definitely boost your score. And yes, like the video, share it with your friends, and keep smiling. Do let me know in the comment box, आपको session कैसा लगा? And bye bye. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Love you all.